Dear students, welcome to the biology classes. So in the previous classes, we have studied about transportation in animals and in plants. So today we are going to start a new topic, that is excretion. So what do you mean by excretion? That is getting rid of waste materials, isn't it? So we can say the gases which are generated during photosynthesis or respiration, are excreted by the plants. They get rid of the waste materials during photosynthesis or respiration, isn't it? And likewise, in our body also, a number of metabolic activities are going on, isn't it? Continuously, many molecules are formed, many molecules are broken down, and this all may produce lot of waste materials. So that process, the biological process that involved in the removal of harmful waste materials from the body is called what? Excretion. So if this waste materials get accumulated in our body, it may lead to harmful conditions. It will be harmful to our body. So it has to be removed. So that process by which the waste materials produced in the body is removed is called what? Excretion. And different organisms, they are having different methods to excrete the waste materials. For example, in amoeba, it's a unicellular organism. They are not having any organ systems or organs to remove the waste material. So simple diffusion through their cell membrane is the mode of excretion in them. Understood? The waste materials, when they reaches, when they are produced, what will happen? They can get diffused into the water. Understood? By simple diffusion. Then earthworms. Have you heard earthworms? So in earthworms, nephridia, molluskin, etc., they are acting as the excretory organs. And in human beings, so whenever we think of excretion, we are thinking of kidney and all, isn't it? Kidney or the parts of excretory system as kidney, ureters, urethra, isn't it? All that are what parts of excretory system. So in one way, if you think, lungs are also excretory organs in our body, isn't it? Lungs will excrete what? Carbon dioxide, which is produced as a result of respiration. So like this, skin is there, isn't it? Lungs are there. So all this help in the excretion of waste materials. But the major waste that are produced in our body is nitrogenous waste, which are produced mainly due to the metabolism of proteins. And this nitrogenous waste materials are very harmful to our body. So it has to be excreted from the body. So there is one system that helps in this process. That system includes a pair of kidneys. Then you can see a pair of kidneys. Then comes what? A pair of ureters, which connects the kidney to the urinary bladder. And then you can see a bladder and then the urethra. So these are the parts of what? The excretory system. So what are the parts of excretory system? A pair of kidneys. How many kidneys are there? 2 kidneys. A pair of kidneys. Then a pair of ureters that brings urine from kidney to the urinary bladder. And then there is a urinary bladder which stores the urine. And urethra through which the stored urine is moving out or released out. Understood? Then let's see what are the functions of all this and how urine is formed in this. So all that we will be studying in this. So what are the parts of excretory system in human being? A pair of kidneys, a pair of ureters, then urinary bladder and urethra. So when you see the position of kidney, you can see that they are located in the abdomen on either side of the backbone. Understood? So like this, near to the dorsal side of the body they are located. Okay, so the kidneys are located where? In the abdomen, one on either side of the back. Understood? So the blood from the different parts of the body is brought to the kidney by renal artery. Renal means it is related to the kidney. Okay, so renal artery brings what? Blood to the kidney. Renal artery. Understood? And then the cleaned blood is taken away from the kidney, by renal veins. Okay, renal artery brings the blood and renal veins, okay, they take out the pure blood or the purified blood from the kidney. When we consider the main function of kidney, okay, is what? They remove the poisonous substances like urea, salt, excess water, etc. from the body blood and excrete them in the form of urine. And also it helps in the osmoregulation. Okay, so these are the functions of what? Kidney. So kidney help in what? The excretion of waste materials. Okay, that is, they remove the poisonous substance from the blood. Okay, and then what happen? They excrete them in the form of urine, or urine production is also taking place where? In kidney. And also it helps in osmoregulation. What is osmoregulation? That is balance, to keep the balance of various body fluids. So these two functions are done with the help of kidney. So this can be asked, what are the two functions of kidney? What are they? Osmoregulation. They help in the osmoregulation, and also they help in the removal of waste materials from the blood and excrete them in the form of urine. Understood? So then ureters. So kidneys function I told, isn't it? What is that? They help in removing the waste materials and excrete them in the form of urine. Okay, and then I told it helps also in osmoregulation, to maintain the body fluids balance. Okay, to maintain the balance of the body fluid, they help. Okay, then next is what? Ureters, isn't it? So what is the function of ureters? You can see one ureters, each from the kidney originates, and it will join to the urinary bladder. So what is their function? They bring the urine which is formed in the kidney to the urinary bladder. So what is the function of urinary bladder then? To store the urine till it is excreted. Okay, so till it is excreted, it will be stored in the urinary bladder. Okay, so when urinary bladder fills, okay, with urine, so messages will be sent from the nurse which is present in the urinary bladder to the brain, and then a person feels like urinating. Understood? So like this, what urinary bladder's function is, store the urine till it is excreted. Then urethra is the passage through which the urine is going out from the body. Is it clear? So in lungs, you have studied that there are number of alveoli, okay, which does the function of what? The exchange of gases, isn't it? And lungs is able to do this exchange of gases or inhalation and exhalation due to the presence of millions of alveoli in them. Like this, in kidney also there are millions of small units, okay, called nephrons. So nephrons are the functional and structural units of what? Kidney. So kidney is made up of what? There are number of units in kidney, or the functional units of kidneys are known as what? Nephron. Okay, you make it very clear, nephron, because when I teach you next, okay, about neuron, you will get confused with nephron and neuron. So nephron is what? The functional and structural unit of kidney. Okay, and you can see, when you see the structure of nephron, there are different parts like bone Bowman's capsule. Can you see here a cup shaped structure known as Bowman's capsule? Then comes what? A tubular part. Okay, that is nephron is having a back-like structure that is called as what? The Bowman's capsule. What is it? Bowman's capsule. Bowman's capsule. And then you can see the other end of the this capsule is tube-like and is called a tubule. You can see a tubule-like structure here. Okay, a tubule-like structure which is having some coiled portions near to the Bowman's capsule, and then again it forms a hairpin-like structure here, and then again it will what shows some convoluted or some coiled structure, and it will open into a common collecting tube to which many nephrons will be opening. Okay, so like this you can see many different parts, and in the Bowman's capsule you can see the branch of renal artery, okay, enters, understood, and it divides into a number of small branches, and that tuft of blood capillaries are known as glomerulus. What is it? Glomerulus. Understood? So where you can see glomerulus? Inside the Bowman's capsule. What is Bowman's capsule? It's a cup-shaped structure, okay, which is present in nephron. So this cup-shaped structure is known as what? Bowman's capsule, and this Bowman's capsule, inside the Bowman's capsule, glomerulus is there, okay, and glomerulus again they join to form a blood vessel, okay, that circulate or that winds around the tubular part of the nephron. Okay, you can see here, understood. So the Bowman's capsule contains what? Glomerulus, and this glomerulus is formed by the branching of renal artery. Okay, a renal artery enters, okay, into the Bowman's capsule, and it they form a branch, a tuft of blood capillaries known as glomerulus, and again they join to form the branch or they join to form again a blood vessel, and that will circulate or that will be covering the tubular part of the nephron, and then they join to form the renal veins. Okay, so in this way I told the blood is brought to the nephron by what? Branch of renal artery. Okay, and then they form glomerulus, a tuft of blood capillaries. Understood? Then again it will join to form a blood vessels that surrounds the tubular part of the nephron, and then you can see they join again and form what? A branch of renal vein. Understood? And like this what? Blood is supplied to the nephron. So what is the functional unit of kidney? The functional unit of kidney is known as nephron. Okay, what are the parts of nephron? The nephron consists of a cup-shaped structure known as Bowman's capsule, and its end is convoluted or coiled many times, and they form a hairpin-like structure, and again they coil and they will finally join to the collecting duct, into which many the tubes, into this many nephrons are opening. Understood? Then inside the Bowman's capsule, a branch of renal artery enters, and they divide many times and form a tuft or a group of blood capillaries that is known as glomerulus, and the other end of this glomerulus will be surrounding the tubular part of the nephron, and then again they join to form the renal vein or branch of renal vein. They join to form the vein, and they bring out the blood from the kidney. Understood? So these are the parts of nephron. Is it clear? So I have told you about what different kinds of kinds of excretion that is taking place in different organisms. What is excretion? Is the process of removal of waste materials. Okay, especially nitrogenous waste materials produced in the body due to the metabolic activities. And I told the different organisms are having different mechanisms. Some of them are having simple diffusion through cell membrane. Some are having the nephridia, Malpighian tubules. Likewise, different organs are there. In human being, the excretion is taking place by the excretory system. What are the parts of excretory system? That is kidney, a pair of kidney, okay, a pair of kidney, then a pair of ureters, then next urinary bladder, then urethra. So these are the parts of the excretory system. The basic structural and functional unit of kidney is known as nephron, and its parts also we have studied. Okay, so I hope this much is very clear to you. We will study the rest of the part of excretion in the next class. Thank you.